students, let's continue the chapter 9 list, tuple sets and dictionary. In the previous video, we discussed about list. In this video, we are going to see about tuples. The main concept you are going to learn in this session, creating and accessing values in tuple, update and delete tuple, programs using tuples. Okay. So first let us see the definition of tuple. What do you mean by tuple? Collection of values enclosed within parentheses is called as tuples. The elements of a tuple are immutable, which means unchangeable. You cannot change the elements that are available in tuple. Okay. So what do you mean by tuple? Collection of values enclosed within parentheses is called as tuples. So what is the difference between tuple and list? Collection of values enclosed within square brackets is called list, but collection of values enclosed within parentheses is called tuple. So next let us see what are the advantages of tuples. First advantage is the elements of a list are changeable, whereas the elements of a tuple are unchangeable. This is the key difference between tuples and list. And the elements of a list are enclosed within square brackets, but the elements of tuple are enclosed within parentheses. These are the difference between list and tuples. And third point is iterating tuples is faster than list. So in a tuple, iteration is faster than list. Okay. So next let us see creating tuple in Python. So now let's see about how to create tuple in Python. Okay. Creating tuples is similar to list. In a list, elements are defined within square brackets, whereas in a tuple, they may be enclosed by parentheses. So in tuple, the elements will be enclosed by parentheses, but you can define the elements of tuples even without parentheses. So you can define tuple with the parenthesis or without parenthesis. Okay. Let's see the syntax of creating tuples in Python. This is the syntax. Tuple name is equal to parenthesis. Here no elements are given. So this is the empty tuple. Okay. See the next syntax. Tuple name is equal to E1, E2, E3, etc. En. Here n number of elements is present in this tuple. It is enclosed within parentheses. See next, tuple name is equal to E1, E2, E3, En. Here parenthesis is not given. You can see here. So you can declare the tuple with the parenthesis or without parenthesis. Okay. Next let us see one example. My tuple is equal to list of elements are given 23, 56, 89, A, E, I, Tamil. When you print this my tuple, the elements will be printed on the output screen like this. In this example, parenthesis is given. But see the next example, my tuple 2 is equal to, in this tuple elements are given but parenthesis is not given. So you can define the elements with the parenthesis or without parenthesis in a tuple. Okay. So when you print my tuple 2, the elements will be printed on output screen like this. Okay. Next see next topic, creating tuples using tuple function. Now we are going to create a tuple using tuple function. Okay. The tuple function is used to create tuples from a list. If you want to create tuples from a list, you can use tuple function. When you create a tuple from a list, the element should be enclosed within square brackets. So if you want to create tuples from a list, you have to use square brackets for that list. Okay. See the syntax, tuple name is equal to tuple. Here we have to use tuple function. Within parenthesis, write the square brackets. Within square brackets, you have to write the list elements. Okay. So this is the syntax. This is the example. My tuple is equal to tuple. This tuple is a function. Okay. Within the function, one list is given within the square bracket 23, 45, 90. When you print this my tuple 3, this list will be printed like this. Type of my tuple 3. So if you want to know the data type of my tuple 3 tuple, you have to give like this, okay. So the type of that my tuple 3 will be displayed on the output screen. See the next topic, creating single element tuple. You can create the tuple with multiple elements, but you can create a tuple even with a single element, okay. So when you are creating tuple with a single element, you have to add comma at the end of the element, okay. So you have to add comma at the end of the element, because if you are not giving comma at the end of the element, Python will consider the element as an ordinary data type, not a tuple. It will take as ordinary data type, it will not take as tuple, okay. So if you want to create a tuple with a single element, you have to add comma at the end of the statement. So creating a tuple with one element is called singleton tuple. So if you are creating a tuple with a single element, then it is called as singleton tuple, okay. So let's see the example. My tuple 4 is equal to 10. Here you can see here this is only one element, but here comma is not given, okay. So when you are giving type my tuple 4, class int will be printed, which means 10 is an integer value, so its ordinary data type int will be displayed on the output screen. Because here you are not given comma at the end of the element, so the ordinary data type will be displayed. See the next example, my tuple 5 is equal to 10, comma. So when you are giving type my tuple 5, the output will be displayed like this, class tuple. So if you are not giving comma, Python will consider this element as an ordinary data type, but if you are giving comma, it will be considered as tuple, okay. Let's see the next topic, accessing values in a tuple. You can access the element of a tuple by using index number. How do you assign index values to elements? Like list, each element of a tuple has an index number. It is starting from 0, okay. So positive index values starting from 0 and negative index values starting from -1 from the last character, okay. So let's see the example. To access all the elements of a tuple, if you want to access all the elements of a tuple, see this example. This is a tuple, list of elements are given. If you want to access all these elements, you have to give print tuple 1. These all the elements will be printed on the output screen. And see next, accessing selected elements using indices. If you want to access selected elements, which means from 2 to 5. 2 to 5 means 2 to 4, okay. So you have to start index values from 0. So this is 0, this is 1, this is 2. You have to start from this value, and this is 3, this is 4. So 91 Tamil, Telugu will be printed on the output screen. Next, accessing from first element up to the specified index value. Here starting index value is not given, but ending index value is given, that is 5. So you have to start from the beginning, from 0th index value, okay. So this is 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4. So you have to print up to 4, okay. So 12, 78, 91 Tamil, Telugu will be printed, okay. And next, accessing from the specified element up to the last element. Here starting index value is given, but ending index value is not given. So you have to take from 4 to end, okay. 4th value is what? Telugu, and 3.14 and 69.48. It will be printed on the output screen. And next, accessing from the first element to last element. See here, starting index value is not given and ending index is not given. So you have to start from the beginning to end, okay. So all the elements will be printed on the output screen. Next topic is update and delete tuple. The elements in a tuple cannot be changed. You all know that. So you cannot change the elements in a tuple. But you can join two tuples and delete the entire tuple is possible. Okay. So first see how to delete a tuple. So this is the syntax. Del tuple name. If you want to delete the entire tuple, you just write del and write the tuple name. Okay. See the example to delete a tuple. This is tuple 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Print the elements of tuple 1 is, if you want to print the elements of tuple 1, the tuple 1 will be printed. And next, if you want to delete this entire tuple, you have to write like this, del tuple 1. This is the tuple name. So after that, print tuple 1, the error message will be displayed because the tuple 1 is deleted. So when you are printing this tuple 1 again, it will be shows error message, that is name error, name tuple 1 is not defined. Okay. Next see update tuple. You cannot update the tuple elements because the elements on a tuple cannot be changed, but you can join two tuples. See this example. Tuple 1 is equal to 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Tuple 2 is equal to 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. This is one tuple, this is another one tuple. If you want to join these two tuples, you have to create another one tuple, that is tuple 3 is equal to tuple 1 plus tuple 2. So when you are printing this tuple 3, this tuple 1 and tuple 2 will be added in this tuple 3. Okay. See here, tuple 1 and tuple 2 elements are added in the tuple 3. This is the output. Next let us see tuple assignment. Tuple assignment is a powerful feature in Python. It is similar to assignment operator. Here one assignment operator is given. You have to add variable name to the left of that assignment operator. You have to add values to the right of that assignment operator. Each value is assigned to its respective variable, which means A is equal to 34, B is equal to 90, C is equal to 76. Here A, B, C are the variables and equal to is the assignment operator, and 34, 90, 76 are the values. Here when you print A, B, C variables, the values of that variables will be printed on the output screen, that is 34, 90, 76. You can add the values with the expression also. See here, X, Y, Z, P are the variables. Here some expressions are given to that variables. X is equal to 2 power 2. 2 power 2 means what? 4. See here, 4 is printed. Next Y is equal to 5 divided by 3 plus 4. For this expression you will get the output 5.66666 etc. Okay. And next Z is equal to 15 percentage 2. Percentage symbol means modulo symbol. You have to take the remainder value. When you are dividing 15 by 2, you will get the remainder value 1. So 1 will be printed on the output screen. And next P is equal to 34 is greater than 65. 34 is greater than 65 is true or false? 35 is greater than 65 is false, because 35 is less than 65. So this is false. Next see returning multiple values in tuples. Basically a function can return only one value at a time, but Python returns more than one value from a function. Python groups multiple values and returns them together. Okay, it groups multiple values and returns them together. See this example, program to return the maximum as well as minimum values in a list. Here in this list you have to find the maximum value and minimum value. Okay. See def min max n, which means here min max is a function. Here function is defined. Within this parenthesis parameter is given, that is n, and the next variable a is equal to max of n and b is equal to min of n, and return a, b values. Okay. Here maximum value will be stored in the variable a and minimum value will be stored in the variable b. Here num is the actual parameter. The list of tuple elements will be stored in the num variable. So num is actual parameter and this n is formal parameter. This value of num will be copied to the formal parameter n. See the next line, max num min num is equal to min max num. So minimum value and maximum value of num will be copied and sent to the formal parameter n. And next, print maximum value is equal to maximum number will be printed and print minimum value is equal to minimum value will be printed. Here maximum value is what? 99 and minimum value is 1. This will be printed on the output screen. Next, nested tuples. Nested tuples means what? A tuple can be defined inside another tuple is called nested tuple. So a tuple can be defined inside another tuple is called as what? Nested tuple. In a nested tuple, each tuple is considered as an element. Okay. And the next point, the for loop will be useful to access all the elements in nested tuple. Here we are using for loop to access all the elements in a nested tuple. Okay. See the example. Tuples, Vinodini, Soundarya, Dharani, Shastri. See here, this is a tuple. Within this tuple, 4 another tuples are defined. Vinodini, Soundarya, Dharani, Shastri. Here we used for loop. For I in tuples, print I. Here you have to take the elements one by one for I. Okay. So first you are taking Vinodini 12th F 98.7. First it will be printed and next see the next I value Soundarya that will be printed and next see the next Dharani and see next Shastri. These all the elements will be printed like this. And next let us see programs using tuples. Let us see program 1. Write a program to swap two values using tuple assignment. Here we are going to swap two values using tuple assignment. A is the variable, A is equal to int input enter the value of A and B is the variable int input enter the value of B. You have to enter the value of A and B variables. Okay. So you are entering value 54 to A variable and 38 for B variable. And see the next line, print value of A is equal to write the value of A. Okay. Next slash n value of B is equal to write the value of B. So slash n means next line. Okay. So value of A is equal to what? 54 and value of B is equal to 38. And next A comma B is equal to B comma A. Because we are going to swap the two values, which means exchanging two values. So A becomes B, B becomes A. Okay. So A comma B is equal to B comma A. Here A is equal to B, B is equal to A. Now the values are swapped. And see the next line, print value of A is equal to A. Now value of A is equal to what? B value. Okay. 38. Value of A is equal to 38. And next slash n. New line, value of B equal to B. Now B value is what? A value. A value is what? 54. So now value of A is 38 and value of B is 54. This will be printed on the output screen. See the next program. Write a program using a function that returns the area and circumference of a circle whose radius is passed as an argument. See this program, pi is equal to 3.14. This is the default value of pi. And the next function is defined circle. Within the function, one parameter is given, that is r. Okay, r means what? Radius. And you have to return the value pi into r into r. That is the formula of area, and 2 into pi into r. That is the formula of circumference. So you have to find the area and circumference of the circle. And you have to pass the radius value as an argument. Okay. Here in this function, this r is the formal parameter and this radius is the actual parameter. You have to enter the value for radius and that value will be copied to the r. Okay. So radius equal to float input enter the radius. Here you have to enter the radius value. You can give any value. And see the next line, area, comma, circum. is equal to circle of radius. So this radius is the actual parameter. See this circle or this or is a formal parameter. So your radius value will be copied and sent to the formal parameter r. And next, print area of the circle. Area, you have to take the value of area, and print circumference of the circle. You have to take the value of circum. You have to calculate these formulas. Okay. So area formula is what? Pi into r into r, and circumference formula 2 into pi into r. So end at the radius. You are entering the value 5 for radius. So calculate the area. Pi into r, which means 3.14 into 5 into 5. What is the answer? 78.5. So the area of circle is equal to, you have to write the value of that area. What is that? 78.5. Next, circumference of the circle. What is the formula? 2 into pi into r. Pi value is 3.14. So 2 into 3.14 into r value is what? 5. So the answer is 31.4000, etc. So it will be printed on the output screen. See the next program. Write a program that has a list of positive and negative numbers. Create a new tuple that has only positive numbers from the list. So list of positive and negative numbers are there. You have to create new tuple with the positive numbers. Okay. So see the program. Numbers is equal to 5 minus 8 6 8 minus 4 3 1. In this numbers list, positive and negative numbers are given. You have to take the positive numbers in a new list. So positive is equal to empty tuple. This is empty tuple. Here you have to add all the positive values. Okay. Next, for loop. For I in numbers, you have to take the values one by one from the numbers list. Next, check the if condition. If I is greater than 0. So positive numbers should be greater than 0 and negative numbers should be less than 0. You all know that. Here you have to find the positive numbers. So the number should be greater than 0. Okay. So if that number is greater than 0, then you have to add that number in the positive list. Okay. So first you are taking first value, that is 5. Check the condition. 5 is greater than 0. Yes, 5 is greater than 0. So you have to add that value in the positive list. Okay. And see the next number, that is minus 8. Check the if condition. Minus 8 is not greater than 0. So this is false. So you have to skip this statement. And next, see the next number, 6. 6 is greater than 0. So this condition is true. So you have to add that value in the positive list. And see the next value, 8. 8 is greater than 0. So it will be added in the positive list. And next, minus 4. No, this is not greater than 0. So this is false. And next, see next value, 3. 3 is greater than 0. So you have to add that value in the positive list. And next, see 1. 1 is greater than 0. That means this condition is true. So you have to add that value 1 in the positive list. See the next value, no, there is no value. So here you have to stop your loop execution. Next, last, see the print statement. Print positive numbers, positive. So all the elements will be printed that are available in positive list. Okay, this is the output. So this is about tuples. I hope you understand. Thank you, students.